That brings us to 7:53 here at KNEB, and it's time for today's News Extra, brought to you by Gearing Civic Center. And with us today is Julie Kappen, right? And Tony Straub of Buckboard Therapeutic Academy. Welcome to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
What is going on that we want to talk about today? Julie, you want to take it, or?
I'll do her.
Okay.
This Saturday, we're having our annual Pancake Feed. It's a fundraising for our organization for Buckboard. It's a great way to come out, support the community, have some great pancakes, unless Tony's cooking them. But besides that, it's a great deal for the community and for the kids. Okay, and so 7 to 11 Saturday morning? Yes.
It's at the KC Hall, right, Tony?
Yep, 1719 First Ave, Knights Columbus Hall here in Scottsbluff.
Okay, so come on down and have a great breakfast and help raise some funds for Buckboard and all the great things that happen out there. And for those who aren't aware, tell us a little bit about Buckboard.
Buckboard's a therapeutic horseback riding academy. We help mainly children, but it's size dependent on who we will help. And therapeutic riding's been around for a long time, but it helps with all sorts of ailments for children: autism, MS, behavioral problems. There's a lot of balance involved, things that help the core muscles on the children that have different disabilities.
And there's just something about being on a horse.
Correct. I think that's a good thing for everybody.
Yeah, it's not just the fresh air and being outdoors, and which I guess you always are, aren't you? You don't have the indoor arena yet.
We would love to have an indoor arena. We're working on that. Yeah. But yeah, it is outdoors, and we just ride the first week starting in June and going through August.
How many kids are in the program?
Last year, I believe we had 77 children that we helped.
Yeah. Now, do they have certain weeks, or do they go all summer long, or how does that work?
They go one day a week normally for each child. They have certain days of the week that we have different ages or different needs or different sites, and then so they go once a week all summer long. Mm-hmm. And so we're always looking for volunteers.
I was going to say,
we are always looking for
folks.
So for each ride, we have one person leading the horse, and then we have one person on each side of the child, and then they have their instructor. So there's 4 people involved with every ride with that child. So it's completely safe, and it's amazing to watch from when that child starts at the beginning of the year, their confidence level, their balance, just everything in the air of that child, till the end when you just almost have to drag them off. They're like, no. So it's amazing to watch. It's a wonderful experience.
Mm-hmm. How long does a ride last?
So your younger children, they're half an hour. Your older children are an hour. And in that time, they can do everything from, depends on where the child is with their needs. Sometimes it's brushing the horse. Sometimes we're just sitting on them. They ride backwards. They lay down on them. They do all kinds of amazing things. And some of the rewards at the end, one of the little guys just likes to lead the horse. When he's done, he'll take him and he rides. It's my horse. He's a great big old horse. And this old horse just puts his head way down to the ground. And they just walk around the arena when they're done. And that's his reward for being done. And it's a great bonding, and the smiles on their faces and tears on the instructors. I mean, no, we don't. Yeah. It's a great deal. It's a great organization to volunteer time. Any help that anybody can give, we will gladly take, financially or time.
Where is Buckboard at?
We reside in Gearing on Road T.
County Road T. County
Road T is where we do some of the riding, and that's where we're looking for a permanent home where we can put in a permanent indoor arena. So we are currently looking for some land to put an indoor arena on that would be a permanent home for us.
Well, a first step or another step along the way will be Saturday at the breakfast. We'll talk a little bit more about that and Buckboard when we come back right after this.
Having food that is consistently great is something worth talking about. great food makes a great event. That's why the Gearing Civic Center goes the extra mile to serve great meals at every event we host. Along with the caterers, the meat shop, we are a great partnership, hosting events for over 23 years in our elegant, column-free ballroom while never charging room rental if food is purchased. Visit GearingCivicCenter.com or call 436-6888.
Again, on News Extra today, we're talking about the upcoming Pancake Feed this Saturday morning, 7 to 11 at the Knights of Columbus Hall and downtown Scottsbluff on First Avenue. We hope you'll come by for some cakes and great breakfast and help out Buckboard Riding Academy. Now, there are other ways to help. Tony, how might a person do that?
We have an account set up for the Arena Fund at First State Bank in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Colorado Springs. So if you're in First State Bank, you want to donate, just ask them about it, and they'll set you up. But that's our Arena Fund. We would like to get an indoor arena and some land, which obviously is very costly. But that way we could provide services year-round.
Mm-hmm. How many horses do you have?
We don't own very many. A lot of them are donated. So, for example, I bring one out to ride. So I think we only own I think 3 is what Buckboard actually owns. The rest are leased or donated. People actually bring them, and then we just bring them home at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Well, it's a great program, and you can find out a lot more about it. We've kind of hopefully whetted the appetite, not only for pancakes, but to learn more about the Buckboard Riding Academy. And we thank Tony and Julie for coming by this morning to talk about it.
Thanks for having us. And if anybody has any questions, they can call 308-783-2319.
2319. Okay, very good. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your trusted voice for news. KNEB, Scottsbluff, Gearing, 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.